Hello, hello, hello. I need to update my task list before I do anything because I have not done that as of yet. I just got up here like 5 minutes ago, so we got to do some adjustments. So don't mind me as I do this, but I hope everyone's having a great day so far. I hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday. I was over at my parents' house for a little bit. Hi, Jack. And so I was over at my parents for a little while, and I'm so mad. I left. Hi, Hillary. I left my book at my parents. I left my book at my parents' house. I'm so mad, and I can't access it through ebook because there's a long wait for the holds. I can't access the audiobook because there is no audiobook available through my Libby or Hoopla apps, and I'm not going to pay however much it's going to be for the audiobook through Audible. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Whenever you get the chance, you can take a look at my newest art piece that isn't finished. Ooh, okay. I'll check it out in just a little bit, okay? So yeah, I am a little on the annoyed side with that. I know, I lost. Well, I didn't lose. I know exactly where it is. I just hope my parents' dog hasn't attacked it because my book's already been damaged by Dougie. So, but now I need to figure out what I'm gonna read. I know, not leaving the book behind. Ugh, so annoying. And it's the last day of the month too, and so I have like nothing that I want to start until technically tomorrow. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do today? I mean, there's plenty of things I could do, but it's like, I don't know. I'm a little annoyed. So we're gonna, let's see. I'm gonna remove, uh, okay, so I did that, and then I've got the update the blanket and my granny squares. Okay, what else did I have? I had a little smaller to-do list that I had done last night that I wanted to make sure I do. Okay. I just have to make 2 Patreon posts. Okay. So we'll do this first. Now, right. Beginning of month Patreon. That's not it. There we go. And then later, oops, later, right, full moon Patreon. Okay, that's my to-do list. That's all I've got so far. So anyway, what are you guys planning on doing today? What are we gonna do? For those of you that are coming in that may be new, my name is Gabby. I go by the moniker of the Curious Owl. Here I dual stream on both Twitch and YouTube where we do co-working, productivity, reading sprints, whatever you want to call them. And basically this is just time for you to do what you need, which reminds me I need to reset the timer. So we do basically 4 pomos. We do 50 minutes in each pomo, and then we do a 10-minute break in between the Pomo sessions to kind of give us some time to catch up, see how we're doing, yap a little bit, you know, whatever it is. And so we'll do basically a little bit of everything. Still have homework to do, but I had to restart my essay because it got corrupted. Ah, I hate that. Oh my gosh. The file got corrupted, so now my brain hurts. I know. Oh boy. That stinks, Jack. I'm so sorry. I hate that that got corrupted. That's no fun. Um, yeah, so I think today what we're gonna do is focus on, I guess, creative projects. I don't really know what exactly I want to do. Um, because quite honestly, whatever I do is not any of any importance. Jack, I'm looking at the picture right now you just sent me. Oh my gosh, it looks like a Hobbit door. It seriously looks like it's a Hobbit door. That is so stinking cute. Oh, and you got an A on your midterms for one of my Yay for Jack. I love that. My gosh, that's so cute. Looks like a little Hobbit door. It's adorable. I love it. I love it. Y'all know me and my Lord of the Rings Hobbit door stuff, you know. I'm so scared to go over it because the drawing looks so good. It does look so good. It's so pretty. Your like ability to do the wood grain stuff is like amazing. Because I mean, first of all, I could never be an artist like this, like at all. But the fact that you can do the wood grain is, and do it like so, like what looks to be so natural, is amazing. It's a 3-part art piece from the bridge homework. Oh yeah. That is so pretty. Oh, I can't wait to see that whole piece come out. I'm so excited. That is going to be so awesome. I took my glasses off because I was getting a glare, but now I can't really see anything. So glasses got to stay on. Doing art takes time. I'm terrible with texture, but I did so well. You really did. The texture looks amazing. I could not, because I've never been artistically talented in that regard, like making drawings and things like that. But I love seeing all the artwork that you're doing, especially so like with how you're putting it all together for your homework for therapy. Like, gosh, like especially looking at the other pictures, that's so pretty. I can't wait to see how the whole thing turns out. I'm so excited for you. That looks amazing. All right. So let me think. What else? So I've got the 2 Patreon posts. I can get that done in the first Pomo. Could work on my blanket. Except I don't. Yeah, I could work on my blanket and I could work on my granny squares. That probably will be the extent of what I do today, which is fine. I like to say you don't have to be good at it as long as you have fun. Art is art. It can be detailed to abstract. Yeah, for sure. It really can be. Like, but the thing is like, my brain, when it comes to like, I think of something artistic, I can't get it from my brain onto like paper or like art, drawing, painting, anything like that. My brain is not capable of taking it from the image from my brain and putting it down on like canvas or paper or anything, because I was never very good at that scope of things ever since I was a kid. Now, when it comes to writing, that's a whole different art form that I am much more able to do. And I've been doing that since I was like 9 or 10 years old. So like I have different strengths in certain areas. It's just with drawing and painting, for instance, like the most I get is doing a paint by number, and that makes me happy because it feels like I actually did something. Whereas like trying to do something from an image in my head and putting it down is like impossible. Do you have an idea for a drawing I can draw? I need a break from the others. It's okay, I can't paint. Okay, so I don't have one off the top of my head. But like I don't have one right now. But let me think on it, see if I can think of something, and then I'll send my idea over to you. I'm not quite sure right now what I want to do. What was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to mention to everyone is that because I'm dual streaming, the super sweet task list, if you're over on Twitch, you are able to access it and use the commands to add yourself to the task list if you would like. If not, that's okay. And then on YouTube, you guys don't really have the ability to utilize this because unfortunately YouTube doesn't have like a setup where like you can use the commands and stuff on a regular basis. I don't really know how that would work, first of all. So I just know that this does work over on Twitch. So if you would like to be able to use the task list, please come over to Twitch so that you can utilize it. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. If you're on YouTube, just let me know what you're working on, what you plan on doing today. I would love to know. Hello, Lola. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Oh my goodness. Still reading My Husband's Wife? Okay, cool. How much further did you get into it last time? How much further are you into it now, I guess I should say, because you probably could have read it at some point earlier today, too. Which reminds me, I apologize again for not being here at noon like I had initially planned, but I did say that I was at my parents' earlier today, so that's all fine and dandy. I realized earlier today I should be able to do tomorrow and Thursday where I can do 12 p.m. EST. I may have to start earlier on Friday because I have therapy on Friday and I want to make sure I get 4 pomos in before going to that. So I probably will start at like 11 on Friday. I think we'll start at 11 EST on Friday, just so that by the time I get done, it'll be around 4 and I have therapy at 4:30. So there's that. Really like that one. Yep, about the 25% mark. Nice. Yeah, so for anyone that's just joining, I said at the beginning of stream, I left my book at my parents', unfortunately, and I have no ability to access it ebook or audiobook, which sucks because that was going to be my main thing today. Was I was going to get a couple Patreon posts done, and then I was going to sit and read The Will of the Many. And I don't want to start anything right now because it's the last day of the month. I don't want to start anything on my TBR for April. And I really don't want to carry over anything else other than The Will of the Many. So we're going to basically do a lot of crocheting likely tonight, which is fine. I'll probably just watch a backlog of videos on my phone that I have. I know. Oh no. I'm so bad. I got home because like I got a bag of clothes from my mom that was stuff that she was going to throw out that I was like, I will take these because they were like a good oversize for me. That would be comfortable, but it was going to be like stuff that I could wear for work and stuff like that. And then I got my grandmother has chickens, and so she has eggs constantly. So I got some eggs from her, and I was getting all my stuff together. I was like, okay, I've got everything, fantastic. And then I drive the 45-minute drive all the way from my parents back home. And I get home and I realize I left my book at their house. And I'm just like, no. It sucks. But it's fine. Everything's fine. So, anyway, we're just gonna deal with it. It's okay. So, we are gonna go ahead and get started in our first sprint here for the night. If you don't know, like I said, I do 50-minute sprint with a 10-minute cooldown. Let me move my mic over just a little bit. We do 50-minute sprints with a 10-minute cooldown, so we'll get started with our first 50 here. And I will see you guys on the other side of this first sprint. Happy reading, happy productivity, whatever it is you're planning on doing, and I'll see you guys in 50. All right, everyone, welcome back. How was that sprint? I got both of my Patreon posts I needed to do today done, and I am on the last row of this color for right now that I need to do. I'm gonna have to go back to black after I do a row of gray, but I'm on the last row of this set. Got about a third of the blanket row left to go. So how did we do in that sprint? How did you guys do? What'd you get done? I think I need to add on here which book I need to figure out I'm going to read for starting tomorrow. Later, figure out what to read tomorrow. There we go. Okay. I also need to make my to-do list for tomorrow. To-dos for tomorrow. Whew, and I am toasty. I'm gonna move my paintings that I've got here. I'm gonna open my window because it's rained today, so it feels a little cooler. Like it's been storming off and on. Oh, there we go. All right. Hopefully that'll cool me off in a little bit. Just getting toasty with working on this blanket and doing stuff. I keep rolling over my yarn. Come on, there we go. Rolled over my yarn. Nice. Oh, Lord. Yikes. Hello, hello. I didn't read, but I scrolled and then vacuumed and Swiffered the floor. I'm gonna mop next. Nice. Hey, Carissa. How are you? What are you doing tonight? What are you working on? There we go. This blanket is getting huge, guys. Like, look at this. This thing is huge. This is the biggest blanket I've ever made. And we're not even like a third of the way done with it, I don't think. How much are we into the year? It's almost April now. We're a quarter of the way through it. Holy crap. This thing's gonna be huge and heavy by the time I'm done with it. I don't think that I'll be here for the next chatty bit, but I'm gonna finish A Court of Wings and Ruin. 2 chapters left! Yay, that's exciting! No worries. Come hang out with us when you're ready. It's totally okay. Where's my thing? There it is. Got it. Really like that blanket. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. It's mostly black, which is fine. But that's because I typically am reading less than 100 pages in a day. So it works. Black is the color that I have for each day that I read about 100 pages. Gray is between 100 and 200. This kind of like caramel brown is for like if I read between 200 to 300 pages. And then the only other color I have on here is red, and that's if I read between 300 to 400 pages. We have yet to reach any other colors besides that. If I ever can make it to 1,000 pages in a day, I will be genuinely surprised. Because my attention span is not what it used to be, unfortunately. So, so I have got I did a lot of posting yesterday. Oh my gosh, y'all would be so proud of me. I yesterday did so much work in terms of like making content when I've been slacking for the last like couple months. Let's see. Tomorrow I've got my announcement for Battle of the Bookish coming out. So my Battle of the Bookish peeps, keep your eyes peeled for that. That's coming out tomorrow. I've got my April TBR video coming out Friday, which includes like Aurelium and my Battle of the Bookish TBR. I do have a vlog I'm working on that's going over my spring break that'll come out next week. And I do plan on vlogging during the week of Battle of the Bookish. So I think I'm gonna have 4 videos this next month, which for me right now is a little crazy. I'm lucky if I can get 1 video out in a month anymore, just because I'm so busy with work and stuff. My hope is that when I find my job for next school year and hopefully for the rest of my career, my hope is that I will be able to have a little more time because I'm not going to have to worry about some of the stuff that I have to do for my apprenticeship, which takes up a lot of time. But I say that now, and I don't really know yet what the expectation of my work is going to be next school year, so it's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Um, okay, I think once I finish this set, I'm going to take a break from crocheting. I'm going to switch colors, and then I'm going to work on something else because I don't want to overdo my wrist, and I've already done a lot with this blanket. Like, this blanket, like, it doesn't look like it would take a lot for me to do it, but it's a lot. Like, it's heavy. There's a lot of stitches. Like, I just had to attach a new thing of black yarn because I went through it in like almost 3 rows. I'm excited for Battle of the Bookish. I really need structure when picking up my reads, and I find readathons help. That's great for you, Hillary. I love that. I know that, I don't know if you follow it either, but G from Book Roast does a twice a year readathon called Aurelium. It's from the Magical Readathon. It's a academic school, like magic school setting, basically. And I don't know if you participate in it, but that is one of those things that I think would really help. It's usually month long. And she does it in April and August or September. I can't remember because I know that at 1 year it had to be September, but I don't remember if we switched it from doing August and then just ultimately doing September. But it's very fun. It's very, very fun. I don't know if you participate in it either, but I enjoy it immensely. And I'm excited because I was able to get a lot of my books on my TBR to work for both Aurelium and Battle of the Bookish. So, love when we can play double duty with stuff. And my hand is so itchy. I don't know why it's so itchy right now. It's probably because I'm hot. I'm very warm. I've got a tank top on underneath this, but ooh, I don't want stuff hanging out, you know? Yeah, so I can't wait to start the Magical Readathon. I need 1 more book to fill all of my prompts. Ooh, that's awesome. What prompt is it? What prompt are you still trying to fill? Because maybe we could help with that. Maybe we could give recommendations. I am doing, so for Magical Readathon, I'm doing the graduate studies because my character's been at this since the very beginning. My character, Kaylin. So she is getting into her first year of graduate studies to become a draconologist. The backstory I gave my character is that, like, initially she was like, she's a very socially anxious. She does not like working with people. She does not like talking with people. She's very introverted. Very much, I modeled her after what I believed myself to be when I was in college. And so because of that, she didn't really work with study groups or anything like that. So she didn't do as well in school as she wanted to. Not really actually at all what it was for me in school. I was a pretty good student, but had I not had the support that I needed at that time, probably would have gone that way. But anyway, for Kaylin, she basically had to like do extra work stuff, all this stuff. So she kind of became like a super senior in some ways, until the graduate studies finally came along. And in this area with the graduate studies, the reason she becomes a draconologist is because she found that she connected more with the dragons than she did with anything else or anyone else. And so she was going to be a master of elements and go on with whatever that was going to do. But when she got involved with the dragons and working with them, she found like a type of connection that she had never found before, and so she just is like going full hog like into that. But Carissa, let us know what prompt you still need to fill, and we can try to maybe give some recommendations. I need a book with the day of the week in the title. Oh, a book with the day of the week in the title. Okay, I'll do, you know what, let me look that up right now. Books with days in the title. Let's see if I can go through this list and see if there's any that I know. Ooh, there's the Garth Nix books, like Mr. Monday. I never read those, but I heard they were pretty good. I've heard the Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman is good. Let's see. I'm just looking at like a list that I just popped up on Goodreads. Yeah, I've heard the Thursday Murder Club was like a really good one, that people really like that. A lot of ones I don't know. And a lot of them where they have like numbers as opposed to days. Hey, Wizard Oak, how are you? What's going on? Ooh, wait a minute. Carissa, have you read anything by Tiffany D. Jackson? And if you have you read Monday's Not Coming? That is a good one. I mean, I would recommend anything by Tiffany D. Jackson, but that's book specifically, oh my gosh. So yeah, hold on. It's a little bit of a thing to show what I've got. So hang on one second. Let me show you the book. Okay. She does not ring a bell. Okay, so Tiffany D. Jackson is a, so here, I'm gonna make it a little smaller. So this is the book, Monday's Not Coming. So Tiffany D. Jackson is like a young adult contemporary, like, thriller writer of sorts. I really like her work. She's done a lot. This one is about a girl who goes missing, and like her best friend is like the only one who seems to notice, and nobody really seems to care that she's gone missing. So, you know, she's gone for a couple days, nobody seems to really care, but then like after about a week or so, Claudia, the main character, is like, where is my friend? Where's my friend Monday? What's going on? Monday's mom's not giving any straight answers. And her sister seems even less help. So basically, it's her digging into the disappearance of her friend and like what happened to her. Where did she go? Why did she leave? If it was anything that she had any control of, like, was she kidnapped? Like, I personally really like the way that Tiffany D. Jackson writes. She also wrote the books Grown, which was loosely based off of the experiences of women with R. Kelly. She also wrote The Weight of Blood, which is a modern adaptation of Stephen King's Carrie. Fantastic, like miles beyond what King ever did, in my personal opinion. She's also written a middle grade book. She did her middle grade debut last year, which is called Blood in the Water. I've yet to read that one. She's done a ton of work, like a ton of different books. I'll show you some. I personally love her. She's great. Allegedly also is another really good one. I mean, obviously it's not got a day of the week in the title, but Allegedly is about a girl who gets pregnant, and she's basically placed in a home for teenage pregnant women. And she's got like a very strained relationship with her mother. The father of the baby is not really there, anything like that. I've not read White Smoke or The Scammer, but I have both of these. Let Me Hear a Rhyme is so good. It is such a sweet story. It follows a set of kids who want to get into the rap. I don't know how well you can see this, but they want to get into the rap game, basically. And one of the kids ends up getting like, one of them ends up dying. And there's actually like somebody actually, like this guy Malik 16, he ended up actually like getting involved in the writing of this to write the lyrics for the songs. And then she's also written a story based off of Storm from X-Men. So I genuinely love her work. I think it is fantastic. I think it is something that would definitely, Monday's Not Coming, I think would definitely work for your prompt. So if you get a chance, like feel like please go read anything by her, but specifically that one. That one's super super good. So, and I just looked that up off of a Google search basically. All right. The Way to Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson is one of my favorite books of all time. I've wanted to read Monday's Not Coming for a while. It's good. And yeah, I would say that so far, oh, that's tough because I really loved Grown. Grown was super good. Allegedly was pretty good. Um, I think yeah, The Weight of Blood, honestly, it blew me out of the water with how good it was, especially in comparison to the source material, which was Carrie. Um, like I think it blew Carrie out of the water because it just took all of the modern aspects of being a black woman specifically in society and just like running with that, whereas Carrie was based on a white girl that came from a very Christian household. This was The Weight of Blood was like a black young woman coming from a Christian household with a single father, and like so many different things line up with that. And it was just so good. I hope you like it. I really love Tiffany D. Jackson, especially like she is a BIPOC author. So I will highly recommend her any day of the week because she, I think, does some great writing. And if you do like that and you want to read more from her, definitely read Grown, read The Weight of Blood, and read Allegedly because those are so good also on their own. And she writes basically standalones. Like they're all standalone thrillers in some capacities. So, but yeah, there you go. I'm glad that we could help. I'm glad that that was a quick search. I didn't have to look very far to find it. So I don't know why I didn't think about that at first, because I knew that that was a day of the week in that. So I don't know why I didn't think of that first. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into our next sprint. So I will see you guys on the other side of this next 50. Happy reading, happy productivity, and we'll get chatting in a little while. right. Hold on one second. There we go. Just had to move my mic. Wow, I am already exhausted. My brain is dying at this moment. Um, I got done the stuff I needed to. That's about it. Hi, Sam. I hope you're still here. Hope you're still hanging out. Yeah, I could go sleep right now. I don't have anything else I want to do. I did, though, pick out what I'm going to read, which for some reason I thought that I had this slated for Battle of the Bookish, but I don't. So I will be starting Eragon tomorrow, finally. About frickin' time. So I've got the audiobook for that through Libby, I think. I managed to get like the majority of the books I wanted to read this month on Libby, and that made me super happy. Oh, I got one that was on hold that I can borrow now. Do that. Got that one. Yeah, I got like pretty much all of the books I wanted to. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I scrolled a little bit too. My brain is so tired right now, and the wine is not helping. I will say that. I've got a little bit of my glass here, and it's not helping keep me awake. Obviously, it's not supposed to, right? But I did get a lot of the audiobooks I needed to for my reads for this month, which is helpful. The only one I wish I could get was for The Will of the Many, because I'm in the middle of The Will of the Many, but I left the book at my parents' house. So I'm annoyed because I want that now, but it's at my parents, and I don't know when I'm going to see my parents again this week. So we'll see. Mopped the floor and started the dishwasher. Now I need to get ready for bed. I'm like thinking I might go to bed myself. I don't feel like I will be able to get through another sprint. Hey, Bree. Hi. How are you? I don't know, like, 'cause I'm stuck because I don't have my book. I don't want to read anything else right now because it's the last day of the month, and I feel weird starting a book the last day of a month to carry over. You got baby's 4-month pictures back? Ah! Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness. Babies are so cute. I love babies. I don't care that they don't know what to do about anything and that they just cry and cry. And I don't care that they got stinky diapers. I love babies. I love babies so much. I cannot wait to have my own. I am so freaking excited. One day, friends, we will have little baby owls. And y'all best believe baby owls will be a thing sometime this year. I have a whole I have no doubt in my mind it will happen this year. So just keep me in your thoughts. Keep your fingers crossed. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Anyway, my brain's dying. Get 2 sprints in and I'm tired. I'm warm too, and there's no I mean, I have my fan right here, but there's no like wind coming through when it's been windy all day with this storm that was going through. So I'm dying. I think I just need to like go downstairs, get curled up in bed, and go to sleep. Because I can't. Ugh. Excuse me. I don't think I can get through another sprint. But now the only reason I did, for those of you that are popping on right now, only reason I did them this late was because I had to go to my parents' house during the day today. Tomorrow we will be starting at 12 p.m. EST, no matter what. I definitely will. I'm gonna go get some rest. But we will be here tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST for more sprints. So I will be back tomorrow. There's nothing else going on during the day that I need to worry about, so I'll just be able to sit and do whatever. And then, like I said, I'll be able to get through some of Eragon, which I'm happy about. But I'm gonna take my last swig of my wine, and say goodnight. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.